it goes on hand tight. Once the pump is actuated and the key's put in, it's just like pumping regular gas. The only difference is when it gets done at the end and release it, there is a little bit of, I guess what you call backflow. A little bit, it comes back just a quick spray, and that's just leveling everything up. Good to go, just like putting gas in the car.
Some of the safety features of this system is that they cannot pump any fuel unless it's connected to the filler valve. They can't just hold it out in the air and let fuel go out. The other thing is that 1.9 cc's that's released, you have to release the handle before you can disconnect it. So you can't still be trying to put gas in. And when it gets to 80% full, it's going to stop filling. It's got an automatic stop fill, so you can't overfill the tank. So at 80%, it'll automatically stop. He'll release the handle. We'll go back and turn the pump off and return the nozzle. So everything is designed where you have to go through the procedures, and they're very simple to do. In order for gas to fill, and when it gets full, it's full.
What's the capacity of the tank?
It'll hold 21 usable gallons of propane, which gives them about a 300-mile tank. 300 to 325 is a typical range, which is very close to the gasoline on the Crown Vic. The gasoline in the tank will hold about 20 gallons as well. So if you look at them combined, you've got about 650 to 700 miles on the two fuels. If they run out of propane, it's designed, the system cranks on gasoline, and as soon as it reaches temperature, it automatically goes over to propane. It's got an indicator, a fuel indicator, that lets you know how much fuel they have. When they run out of propane, or if they run out of propane, it'll automatically put them back on gasoline, and it'll beep to let them know they're out of propane.
So the tank's still full of gas?
It can be, yes. What every fleet kind of has a different way they do it. What most of the fleets will do is they will run that gasoline until it's about a fourth of the tank, which means they may run 6 or 7 weeks to get it down to that because they're running primarily propane. When it gets to a fourth of the tank, they go ahead and fill the gasoline back up, and then they just run. There's a misnomer about propane and safety of propane. That tank is 20 times more puncture resistant than a gasoline tank. As a matter of fact, we took one of these out recently in the last 2 or 3 months, and we took it to a pistol range, and they shot this tank with propane in it, with every handgun they had, and they couldn't penetrate it. And we have it documented. They shot it with a 9mm, 357 Magnum, a 40 cal. They could not penetrate that propane tank with those handguns. We finally took an armor-piercing 223 and penetrated the tank. Okay, it evacuated the liquid propane. Okay, no explosion, no issue, and we let it vaporize. We let it get all the liquid out of there, and then when it got all the liquid out of there, we shot it again with a tracer round and ignited it. We wanted to ignite it. It ignited, it burned until all the vapor was gone. They put it out. That was it. And then we dared anybody to do the same thing with gasoline. They didn't want any part of that. I mean, if you think about it, I can take a gasoline tank and I can take an ice pick and I can poke a hole in it. This is made of 1/4-inch carbon steel. So if I can't penetrate it with a 357 Magnum, it's safer than gasoline and much less flammable. And unlike some other products, we don't do anything to this product to compress it. It's transferred and stored as a liquid. All we have here is a liquid pump to fill it. We're not having to compress it to make it go from one tank to the other. We take it from whatever pressure it is out of the trunk and vaporize it under the hood. So we're not manipulating or pressurizing the product at all. We did meet the federal motor vehicle safety standards with this system as well, on both a Lincoln Town Car and a D350 Ford van. So a lot of people ask about FMVSS. We have met those.